You are listening to AM Thunder, the official pay-per-view review show of Kayfabe Talk Radio. And now your hosts, Eric the Red and Mr. Bones. Well, it's that time again to talk about good old Wrestlemania. Welcome everyone to this solo edition of, Kayfabe Talk Radio production, of course, but, I guess you'd call it AM Thunder. Now, usually, the thing is, for those that don't know, is AM Thunder is like our kind of like our spoof pay-per-view review recap type of deal. We throw it up usually on YouTube, but to compensate for the fact that we had this really weird hiatus, and that we weren't that consistent prior to the hiatus, I figured, fuck it, I'll throw it up on here. Because this year was a little different. I actually went to Mania. Now, there was some of the pre-show matches I didn't see, and there was, like, 2 matches I didn't see on the actual card. Obviously, I went back and watched. And then I'll explain that I didn't even get to see any of the fucking entrances. And I have a little bit of a gripe with the production side of it. But I would like to point out here, the way I'm going to review and talk about, this as a whole, it's totally different from the way we've talked about WWE in the past, where we would constantly try to, like, have our own ideas and things like that, and what we could do to improve the show. And look, I'm gonna have it like this: there's no point in me anymore getting so fucking, consumed with ideas of what they could do, because the thing is, they're not gonna listen to some schmuck that's sitting, at his computer doing, a podcast in which is hidden by the layer and layer and layer and layer of other podcasts, either done by other people that, may or may not know, as well as actual wrestlers, wrestling personalities, etc., doing a wrestling podcast. So, and they barely even listen to the veterans or others that could constantly give them creative input. But again, they don't care. And my thing is, I'm the schmuck that's gonna watch the show. I'm the schmuck that's at the show, but at the same time, it's a scenario now where you look at it and go, okay, are they really, what they're doing, is it really that bad? No. I mean, compared to many other times, no. And I'll explain why this Mania was not even that bad. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't one of the greatest of all time. And the biggest takeaway of this show is, it was long as shit. It was long as shit. It was uncomfortably long, in my opinion. Look, and then another thing too is, and we're gonna talk about this in future episodes, is, by this time, for me at least, I've been going to shows since that Thursday, and WrestleMania helped me, and I say that term helped loosely, kind of, pretty much, it helped me get to the point where I watched over 50 matches for that week. Live, I should say, not mentioning all, like, the NXT takeovers, the WrestleCon events I saw online, all the GCW stuff that was on Fight as well. you put that all in there. Yeah, I saw about 100-something matches easily, for the week. But again, it was uncomfortably long. And mind you, I was at the Japan show, which was like 6 hours long as well. But nonetheless, the first couple of matches, I was not even there yet. Good old traffic and, wonderful people at the stadium who can't figure out where the parking actually is and isn't, in terms of what's full and what's not. Seriously, like, anytime we looked, it was like, okay. They would be like, okay, that's not that bad. No, that's full. What about over there? No, you can't park there, that's full. Oh, well, you have, like, 10 empty spots. What are you talking about? But whatever. But, so, get to the event pretty late, and some of the matches I missed are the following. One of them, one of the pre-show matches I had missed while I was there. Good old concessions. But, anyway, first match was Tony Nese versus, Buddy Murphy. Tony Nese gets the Cruiserweight title from Buddy Murphy, and I really enjoyed right out the gate the firing up, I should say, of Nese. Just comes in hot. It's not starting with a lockup or anything like that. It's not traditional start, I should say. But the match itself, look, it was good. Wasn't their best. Their best would come 2 days later on 205 Live. But again, it was... I've watched Tony Nese for damn near the last decade, and the guy is super talented. But the thing is, I get it when people say, oh yeah, this guy has no fucking personality. He doesn't. He doesn't. And, and I'm not saying, I don't want the guy going, oh yeah, what the fuck are you talking about there, buddy? I have yet to see something where it can connect with people, gravitate toward people. The only thing this guy's ever done on promos was count his abs. So, yeah, I don't really, and that's all people really know about this guy. But, again, talented worker, I'm happy for him. I want to see more as terms of a character, but pretty good match, honestly. Next up, we had the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, another match I had missed. Yeah, I just don't get why Naomi had her own entrance, but whatever. And there's some people I really don't feel like belonged in this, like Maria. Her is just, I don't fucking, her, Dana Brooke, I am so, with all these girls that they have on the fucking roster, between NXT and such, it's just, do we really need the divas, to put it that way? Like, Ember Moon was coming out there killing it, which I personally would have much fucking rathered her. But, again, they love treating her like the good hand that they feel like she is. Sarah Logan, everyone pretty much thought, okay, maybe they're going to give it to her in the Riot Squad, which, yeah, that would have been cool, but, they gave it to Carmella, who doesn't need it. All it is just pretty much the trophy comes out, and then they do a fucking dance break. I don't know. I feel like you could have had a lot of good promos, or some development, extra development toward the fucking Riot Squad. But no, they didn't do that. They decided to give it to Mandy. Carmella. Mandy would have been another one that they could have done something with. And even added some element where it's like, hey, she eliminated her friend. But yeah. So, moving on. Hawkins and Ryder versus the Revival for the tag belts. Very good. Listen, here are two guys that are from this area that people were getting behind, they were fucking getting behind them. I don't want to hear anyone saying this is the match that within the pre-show people cared the most about. Because the thing is, there's a story here. Ryder has never had that great of a, legacy in WWE. They've thrown him some bones time to time again, but, this guy is just... the ceiling on him is ridiculous. And Hawkins, 269 losses consecutively, like the last 2 years. It is about time that they gave this guy something, gave both of them something. And people will want these guys together. Glad the days of the hype bros are forgotten, because that guy Mojo is But yeah, but great psychology. There's nothing you can expect less out of the Revival. And I really have always said, because they compare these guys to the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, they compare them to the Brainbusters. I've always said, these guys could really benefit from not just in the ring that they're always benefiting from, but they could really benefit with a mouthpiece. Because the thing is, them coming out there going, top guy this, top guy that, top guy this. The thing that makes the Brainbusters different from these guys is that the Brainbusters, Arn and Tully, Arn was a great fucking talker. A lot of times Flair didn't even need to talk. Arn was a great talker. And a lot of people forget that. But that's something that these guys could definitely have benefited from. But, WWE, they mouthpiece what? Manager who? They don't fucking even care for managers anymore. Next up, we have the WrestleMania Andre the Giant Battle Royal. The two schmucks come out. They get their own entrance. The ones from Saturday Night Live. I don't know who the fuck they are. Not everybody watches Saturday Night Live, guys. They get their own entrances. Braun gets his own. The Hardys get their own, I believe. And everybody else comes out together. They're all happy. Let's all go out there and, get thrown out. There's a lot of schlubs in this. There's a decent amount of schlubs. And there's people that just fucking treat like utter garbage. Guys like Brody, Lee, guys like, Luke Harper, I should call him. But, yeah. Tyler Breeze, who I hate his look. He's so fucking generic looking. Him, Shelton Benjamin, just so many guys that they just treat like shit. And then there's ones that's like, why are they fucking here? Like a No Way Jose, it's like, what are you doing that's keeping you afloat? And then EC3 is another guy that they just love treating like shit as well. There are not a lot of standout cool elimination spots. Like, I like the attempt of, Andrade trying to eliminate Kalisto, and Kalisto getting caught on the fucking rope. Otis doing his shtick with the whole caterpillar thing. That guy is exactly what this company's been looking for fucking years. That guy is a fucking character and a half, dude. So, and he's obviously the star of that team, so. But yeah, like I said, there's not a lot much that really covers in terms of what people would have expected. People knew Braun was going over, but the fact that they had these schmucks out here just doing this fucking angle, and they bring their lawyer out who bumps around, who's probably a fucking NXT guy. There's not much to be said. There's been good celebrity appearances in the past, and this is just not one of them. And it fucking hurt the match. I really feel like it fucking hurt the match. I came in, I was at concessions, I missed the match, and I came back and I saw fucking, these guys getting in there, cutting the promo. I'm like, no thank you. I wish I stayed longer. And I love Braun. This has nothing to do with Braun. This is just decision making. It's just me not caring. Next up, we kick off Wrestlemania, the main show. And, Bliss is the host. Brings out Hogan, which, look, I'm just gonna... Oh, and actually, before all that, you do have your American the Beautiful, and this is the first time I've ever fucking brought up an America the Beautiful, topic on this show, talking about Mania. But the thing is, it was really fucking cool having the helicopters, although when they get right near your head, you get a little weary. Especially one all the way on the fucking right, is just, kind of swaying. And you, which is natural anxiety, just look at it and go, oh, okay, yeah, I'm sure, I hope this guy knows what he's doing. But yeah, so, then we're right near the fucking fireworks, and here's where I'll explain my view for the remainder of the, 5.5 hours. So, I'm off to the side of the stage. Now, me and my pops, who I went with, and shout out to my big shout out to my boy Frank that hooked us up. Thank you very much, brother. But the one thing I will say is, and look, it's not a complaint. If Frank, if you listen, this is not a complaint on you. I was happy to be there. My complaint is more toward what WWE could have did to fix it. It's a suggestion. It's merely a fucking suggestion. Is that I was off to the side of the stage. I couldn't see the stage at all. I couldn't see any entrances at all up until I got toward the tail end of the fucking ramp, which was right by the steps of the ring. That was when I was able to see people. And I always knew when someone was coming because... you actually see Gorilla, and then you hear people fucking cheering. You hear people cheering. You hear people chanting for the people that are coming through. Because what they did was there was a way where they're coming in from, I guess, like from all the way in the back. They go through this curtain, which leads into Gorilla. So there's like a section cut off. So they go into Gorilla and then they come out. At least that's what it looks like. But anyway, they come in. Like, you see guys come in and out and whatnot, but you're just staring off to the side, you're just staring at the back the whole time. I couldn't see any entrances, and the thing is, they could have cleverly just taken cheap fucking projector screens and just hung them, like, on the back of the fucking Tron. Because there were trunk pieces that were holding the truss pieces that were holding up the stage that they could have just easily clamped a fucking projector screen to, so that people can at least just see the entrances. You monitor everything that's going on, just the entrance. And then if you want to show the ring too, go ahead. But, just because the thing is, when you look, because there's always at all four corners, they're showing the stages. I'm not to say what the fuck. Every four corners, they're showing the, they're showing what's going on in the arena, but at the same time, they're only showing the graphics when the guys are coming out. You don't see any of the actual footage or the entrances. The only time I think they ever showed the stage is when Joan Jett played, and we'll get to that later. But, they really didn't show anything. And it was a production flaw, to say the very least. I think what they could have done was, if they're not going to do that, which I hated that, because I don't need to sit there and stare at a graphic that's saying fucking Brock Lesnar or Seth Rollins. At least show us something that's going on for the people that can't fucking see the entrances. I don't know. The ring, again, I can't complain. Had a wonderful view of the ring. And then when the matches were on, they were showing the matches. I can't complain about that part. It's just the entrances. And, there's just things that they could have done. But again, I still had a great time. It didn't ruin my time. It took away from it. I could have enjoyed it a little bit more. But again, it didn't take away from, still having fun. But first thing comes up, Alexa Bliss comes out. And she talks about how she could create a WrestleMania moment with the snap of her fingers. Hulk Hogan comes out. And he jokingly messes up the name of the building. calls it the Superdome at first, which is hilarious. And he calls it the MetLife Center, and they leave it at that. And I'm like, is that supposed to be that way? And if it is, okay, whatever. But, yeah, so they leave it at that. I'm like, okay, fine, I guess. But, moving on, though. Paul Heyman comes out, struts out, and says, we're going to get this over with. If Brock's not the main event, then Brock's not coming out first. We're getting this over with. We're going back to Las Vegas, da-da-da-da. He comes out, then Seth comes out, then there's like a pre-match assault, and then beats the shit out of him, F5s on the floor, all that stuff. Ref, the usual, can you go? Can you go, Seth? Can you go? Seth comes in, and then, low blow, fucking 3 curb stomps, pin, and that's it. And I didn't see Seth winning the belt, to be honest with you. I thought it was business as usual. Comes in, gets some good offense, and I didn't expect this match to be that fucking short. I don't care what anyone says. No one expected that match to be that short. And you know what? Fine. Whatever. Whatever. I'm okay with it. It was out of surprise. People thought these guys were going to have a good match with Brock going over. Them having a short match with Seth winning. Fuck it. Whatever. Why not? Who cares? Get him out of there. And look, I've said this time and time again. I don't mind Brock in terms of coming in as an attraction piece. But him as champion, I think is... what's the point? Look, anyone that comes in as a part-timer and you're the champ, you either show up... they don't have to fucking wrestle. Like, I'm not asking... no one's asking him to fucking wrestle on a Monday Night Raw. But at least show up, create some buzz, or at least when there's a pay-per-view, have a match. But to be like, oh, man, I'm just not going to show up for fucking 3 months and just have to hog the bell on my shoulder the whole time. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Kind of takes away with some story development on the actual TV show. I don't know, but yeah. But that's over and done with. Next match was AJ Styles against Orton. And I've mentioned my problems with Orton in the past. Look, the people were kind of not giving a shit. I'm going to be honest with you. At least from what I've seen, not a lot of people cared. And the funny thing about it was... for some reason, they had these fucking fog machines going off on, like, both sides. And the thing was, we couldn't even pay attention to the match because you had a good section of the crowd who was getting fucking hit with the fog. So there's just loud, turn the fog off, we can't see chants. For a good part of this match. A great part of this match, I should say. And then, it was like one side was getting in and the other side was getting in. And I couldn't see shit. But again, these guys did nothing to truly fucking even captivate. And the thing is, I don't blame AJ. Orton's fucking limited. He's very, very, very limited. If you ask me who the fuck is better, dude, I will always say Cena. Orton has not been Orton since like 2010, and even 2010's being generous. I don't know, just the guy is just robotic. He did nothing to impress me in this match. AJ, to the best of his ability, was getting a lot of good shit in, and really trying to speed it up, spice it up, but yeah, it's just there's nothing there with Orton. I feel like this was a demotion in terms of AJ. I don't know, like, the best way to put it, I don't think it's a demotion in the sense of, they're burying AJ Styles because he wrestled Lady Orton. No, I don't think that at all. I think it's a demotion in the sense of this guy was in the main event picture. The guy was a champion. And, it has nothing to do with the fucking second match. It's what the fuck ever. That means nothing. What I mean is, when I say demotion is, the guy legitimately did everything he could on SmackDown. And the thing was, it was a demotion of him and his progress as a character on the show, where once you saw this, it went, oh, okay, yeah, he had his fill. It's done. Him on SmackDown's done. So it totally made sense to move him over to Raw, which, spoiler, has happened as I am recording this. Next up we had the Usos retained against Rusev, which is Nakamura and Rusev, of course. Ricochet and Aleister Black and the Bear. Pretty good match. A lot of interesting collaborated spots. I mean, they do the infamous Tower of Doom spot. Allison and Ricochet are probably the MVPs of the fucking match. Just, there's nothing that these guys really haven't done where you look at and you go, okay, they're not gelling well, or okay, and the thing is, I don't even like them as a team, but they gel well. They're obviously fucking exciting as all hell to watch. Ricochet makes people look like $1 million. All Sheamus did was fucking kick him in the head, and he's just like, okay, let me go flip with that. Remember one of the Usos going for a splash, and Claudio Cesaro, whatever you want to call him, hits him with the Swiss Death, the old uppercut or bolo punch for all you old school fans out there. The Usos retain by pinning, I believe it was Sheamus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of the Bar. Yeah, I think it was Sheamus. Yeah, it was like a double splash. Yeah, it was just double split. It was like a super kick party into a double splash there. Yeah. But next up, they bring out the Hall of Famers, and here's where I really was getting annoyed. So they show all the Hall of Famers, and they show them on the screen, and we see them. And the only time we don't see them is whenever they put up a graphic that would say like Jim Neidhart, or it would say China. And I don't mean to do it like a Trump thing, but when they said China on the screen, you'd see that, and prior to that would be just the DX logos. You couldn't see DX come out at all, and I kind of wanted to see DX. Kind of would have wanted to see them, but nope, it wasn't that lucky. Next up is Shane McMahon against Miz in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Good. One of the fucking better matches. Seriously, and I'll even take the whole George Mizanin, which is Miz's dad, for those that don't know his name. I'll take good old George Mizanin coming in there, doing the whole fist thing, and heel Dick Shane adjusting his arms. It was great. It was great, and the Miz coming out, fucking just like a house of fire, fucking just kicking the shit out of Shane. It was great. I can't really say anything better about it. But the one thing that did feel like it didn't drag, but it felt like it went on for a while, was when he just kept asking his dad, "Are you okay? You okay? You okay?" And obviously you couldn't hear that. And by the way, because of the screen, being in the fucking way, I couldn't even tell where the fuck they were. Yeah, I didn't know until I went back and actually watched the match if they were by where the fucking announce position was, like, meaning like where they have like all the other guest like the international commentator spot, I should say, all the guest commentators from all different countries. I loved that fucking crazy spot where he hits Shane And Shane fucking dumps over the fucking railing. That was great. And another one where they get up to that one like camera spot. It was the same. Like, it reminded me of a la Taker in Triple H. I think they were at a similar thing at WrestleMania 17. Similar type of like structure. I don't get the purpose of why that giant fucking production thing is there. It looks like it could be a camera thing, but it also looks like it could be a fucking decoy. I don't know. It looks like it could have been something to set up. But I don't know. They had a decent amount of shit around it. And then we get to the infamous fucking giant superplex through the whole, protected foam / wood platform. That's also there, or really mainly there for the decoy. But, Miz Superplex Shane, the place fucking popped, man. I was really happy for both those guys. And Shane's arm was over the Miz, which was fucking clever. It continued the feud, but now seeing where Miz wound up, I don't know, unless they're gonna move Shane over to Raw, which was this whole excuse of, oh yeah, the McMahons run everywhere, but even though Shane mostly was a SmackDown guy. But, yeah. Next up, we had the Fatal 4-Way with the women. We had Bayley and Sasha defending the belts against Natalya and Beth, the Divas of Doom, the Samoan Slaughterhouse of Nia and Tamina, and then the Iconics of Pin and Billy. Yeah, I didn't give a shit. Sorry, not sorry. Didn't. Plenty of fuck-ups. And I love Beth Phoenix, don't get me wrong. Love the Glamazon, but yeah, she was a little clumsy. The most creative thing in this was Natalya doing the double sharpshooter. But out of that, it wasn't really much to it. I don't know. Just a lot of clumsiness. Clumsiness from the Iconics. Clumsiness from the fucking Samoans. You can't even do the fucking Samoan drop flawlessly. They had to screw that up somehow, make that look sloppy. It was sloppy. It was a sloppy match. Which led to the Iconics winning. And, as we learn now as weeks go on, Bayley and Sasha didn't know that they were fucking losing, apparently, and Sasha's a little butthurt about it, but, that's another topic for another time. Iconics go over, and, I mentioned my fucking disdain for them, but we don't give a shit. WWE don't give a shit. That is what it is. Now, next, go to my match of the night. Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. The energy in this fucking arena was so unmatched to anything I've ever fucking experienced. Quite honestly, this was so much energy, and the whole. I will disagree with some podcasts out there. This place was majority Kofi. I heard a couple Daniel Bryan chants, at least in my section, but it was so flooded with Kofi that you couldn't even tell. There was no influx. Majority of the people, I would say it was about maybe, at least from my side, because where I'm at, I could only hear about a good, 50 to 100 people tops. So it's like, I can't tell where everything else was, but if I'm going to judge it based off of what I just heard, it was like 98% Kofi and then like 2% Daniel Bryan. And that's even still being fucking generous considering. But Bryan, just, you gotta give him props. People wondered, why the fuck are you turning heel? This was great, and it was organic, and that's the reason why people really got behind this, because Kofi Kingston, if you remember, was just thrown into this. He wasn't in their plans. But Mustafa Ali was supposed to be in the chamber. They claimed, he was hurt, so we're going to just throw in Kofi. Kofi has a 1-hour gauntlet match, and now all of a sudden people are like, yeah, let's get behind Kofi, and that's really what it's been. This whole boom with Kofi, no pun intended, has been going on for just mainly 2 months. Now people say, oh yeah, it's been 11 years. It has been 11 years. It has been 11 years since this guy has been around. And I've always said, give this guy Money in the Bank, do something cool with him. And finally they threw him a bone, but man, there was a lot. The false finishes were great. There was just so many spots I was convinced, okay, Bryan's getting the belt. Because my thing is, the thing that helped me kind of like doubt everything was WWE love the whole, we're gonna throw a bone and then we're gonna give a caveat. We're gonna throw another bone and we're gonna give you 2 caveats. So I was thinking the whole night, where's the caveat? Where the fuck is it? Where are they gonna fuck it up? Where are they gonna actually fucking just piss on everything? When are they gonna fucking just, not give the crowd what they're looking for because they did that and go, oh yeah, we give you that, that's enough. No. This was very well back and forth. Just Bryan, I don't know, very old school American Dragon style shit from him. And a detail I love was where like Bryan had a hold of Kofi, and they're actually mat grappling to a little bit, where like Bryan's on him, he's trying to do the label lock, and then Kofi counters, gets on top of him, he's throwing little jabs, gets on top, and he starts stomping on Bryan's head, kind of like what Bryan was doing to him, and Trouble in Paradise, and boom, there you go. Like I said, the energy was just unmatched. Easily match of the night. This really helped the fucking pay-per-view. Now after this, they do a thing with the Saturday Night Live schmucks on the screen, and Hall and Nash come out, do the whole doctor thing, which is pretty funny. And then I missed the next 2 matches. Ray comes out and loses within a minute, and a lot of speculation was that he's hurt. I really don't know. I went back and watched. It was just basically he did like a Hunikarana or whatever the fuck, or not a Hunikarana, I'm sorry, DDT, and then he attempts something, and then Joe gets him into the choke, and that's it. It's over. I don't know. I feel like, Ray's clever enough that they could have did something to get him to be like, okay, even though you're hurt, you could do this safely. I don't know. WWE's peculiar, but who knows. Next up, we have Drew McIntyre against Roman. I still have yet to really watch the full match, but again, it's not something I'm really sought after. And look, I'm going to say it right now. I've been a little more generous with Roman ever since the leukemia thing. And because the thing is, I've always said it's not his fault. It's not his fucking fault. The way it's WWE, it's the way they fucking book him that gets people sick of this guy. But the match that they told, from what I've went back, like I've seen highlights of it, but I didn't watch the fucking full match. So from what I've seen on like bits and pieces, it looked like a Monday night. It looked a little bit more of an upscaled Monday Night Raw match. It looked like a Monday Night Raw match with a little more added to it, without any, fuckery. And by fuckery you mean like get old Bobby Lashley and Corbin coming out, and Ambrose and Shields, and so on and so forth. Well, Ambrose, Seth, I love the Shield, or AKA the Shield, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Roman wins. LOL. How'd I get that out there? Again, it It was just pretty much a regular match, and I was curious, and good amount of boos, but I would say nowadays it's more 50-50 with him. There's really nothing here where you listen to this reaction, and it's like, oh, this is definite. People still don't like it. No, people are kind of getting used to him. They're kind of getting used to him. I don't know. Look, I don't want to hate the guy. I don't want to, and I'm not talking about Joe at Hawaii. I'm talking about Roman Reigns. Listen, I'm not one of these people that want to sit here and take pride in not liking the roster, because 20 years ago, I loved just about everyone on the fucking Attitude Era roster. There's not too many people I didn't like. So it's like, when I'm watching a show, I want to get into the characters. I want to enjoy. And of course, there's people you want to get heat from. You want to have an actual heat from. But, because you want to see them get their ass kicked. And honestly, in WWE, there's really nobody here that does that for me. The closest thing, like, on wrestling now is, like, MJF. Or, like, if you guys watch MLW, like, what Simon Gotch is doing with those guys, Joseph Salam and Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu's a fucking scary Samoan. I can't see him here ever. But those guys, to me, they get heat. At least for someone like me who's been watching wrestling for well over 20 years. And I'm only 27. Watching wrestling for so long now and watching what wrestling used to be. Those are examples of guys that I like in terms of doing the job correctly. And they inspire enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, I want to see someone fucking kick their ass. At least with it like an MJF, it gets a good enough heat. But the thing is, with these characters in WWE, it's like, they hold back so much. But, of course, there's guys where it's like, it's not even heel heat. It's like go away heat, kind of. A guy like a Corbin is a prime example, and we'll get into that. But, before we do, Elias comes out, and another guy that tries to get heat. It's just, I can't help but to like Elias. I really can't. The guy is just, he has a fucking charm to him. He has a fucking character. But I do agree he sucks as a face. I thought it would have worked, but no. The guy's a natural fucking heel. He's so great at what he does. He comes out, they do like the pre-made vignette of him coming out, doing like drums and all different things, and promised the show of a lifetime, and then we're interrupted with a Barry Bonds vignette, which we didn't know where the fuck that was going, with the surprise of the Doctor of Thugonomics, John Cena. And look, I've said it, I have said it, I said, if this guy wins, if this guy shows up at Mania, I will buy any shirt of his. And I committed to that. I have one on the way. It's from like '08, but like, still. I said, this guy shows up, I would buy a shirt. Look, at Cena, there's enough time has gone by where it's like, yeah, you go to appreciate. They always say, you appreciate what you don't have anymore. Enjoy it while it lasts, because it's not going to be there forever. And the thing is, Cena, you really realize the void he had on this show. Because when he comes back, and in this, he comes back in a way where people fucking missed him. The thing is, no one really gives a shit that he's heel. Let's be fair. People just were sick of the whole, hustle, loyalty, respect, shtick. This was enough. This has always been enough. This is all he needed to do. Again, I get it. You can't do it every night. It gets stale. This was a great time to do it. Now, I will say, it was a little weird that they had Undertaker the next night on Raw. And knowing in hindsight, Taker would have been Raw, part of me would have been like, yeah, Maybe have this switch and have Cena in Brooklyn. That would have been kind of cool. And then have Taker here, but I guess they're trying to get people used to the idea of you're not going to see Taker every WrestleMania anymore. And that's fine too. Look, I didn't miss Taker. Personally, I love Undertaker. Undertaker's one of my all-time favorites. But I don't miss him in the sense of, I don't want to see this guy fucking just get embarrassed. It's embarrassing watching him. It really is. Come out, do a promo, chokeslam a fucking guy. That's it. You don't need to fucking work a match anymore. You're done. It's over. Smell you later, you know? And I say that with all due respect as a fan that just doesn't want to see an embarrassment. So yeah. Cena comes out, just the shit he just says is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. He gives him the, what we have been calling it the AA, he gives him the FU. So it's great. Next up, we had Batista versus Triple H. Now, I knew they were doing something particular coming up because during that whole thing with Elias and Cena, I saw, like, cars constantly. And, I saw cars on one side and I saw cars on the other side. So I figured they were doing something. I didn't know who it was for. Because they didn't fucking show it on the screen. I had to go back and watch the entrances, which I did for just about everybody. Batista's was cool. He comes down in a car. It wasn't much. But when he got in the ring, oh boy. There's a little bit of a small Shockmaster chant I heard. At least in my section, which is pretty fucking cool. Triple H came out. I don't even know what the fuck you would call that. It was, I guess, Mad Max or something. But his was pretty cool. Came out on this, skeleton-looking thing. I hated the fucking front of the plate. The front piece. It looked really fucking tacky. That front, skull-looking thing. It looked like a fucking fish skull. I don't know. But it was not bad. It was something different. Short and sweet. Also, it wasn't that long. This match fucking dragged. Dude, I had hopes for this. I've said on here, I have hopes. I wanted them to beat the shit out of each other, and they did. They did. The match started out hot. I thought, they're fucking whipping with chains. Triple H is fucking ripping his nose ring off. It's fucking great. It started off great. And then it hit. And then you realize, oh yeah, they are doing every bit of a 25 to 30 minute match. Yeah, this was, no. Sorry. No. Again, it started off great, and then it just fucking dwindled down. And obviously the whole no blood thing kind of hurts sometimes, but I don't know. Trying to think what really stood out. Just, I know what stood out. Them constantly trying to break the tables that didn't fucking break. I haven't watched Botchamania yet, but Matthew, I'm sure has done the I Am the Table skit with them. He had. This has been this has been like a week and a half already. But go figure. The one table that does break is the one that has all the shit on it. That's the one that breaks. Not the ones that they fucking took the time to get the wood hood off and all the papers and the iPads. No. It's the one where everything was still on it. It's like, yeah, okay. Flair comes out because Batista has a sledgehammer, and I think Triple H has another one that I believe Flair brought out. But yeah, that's good that they did some continuity there. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this is like an eternity to go, and like I said, there was so much shit. Yeah, Flair, that's right. Flair did bring out a sledgehammer. So both guys had one. Triple H just kind of like more of like a Superman punch with the hammer, which is cool. Pedigree, and that's it. I would have liked them to done the pedigree on the stairs, like he did to Batista back the last time they were here. They did a weird segment with Alexa and the B Team where B Team was talking about Bryan still being the Planet Champion, and they had the shirts. It was like, oh, okay, so they're doing like a Super Bowl type of thing where it's like, yeah, there's shirts made for both guys. That came off a little awkward. But we did get what's his name there, Farouk, aka Ron Simmons, doing the whole damn thing, which cool seeing Ron Simmons. Look, I'm all for legends for WrestleMania coming out and doing cameos, doing commentary. Great. Yeah, Booker T, JBL, you had Shawn Michaels. Fuck yeah, I'm all for that. That's fucking tremendous. But in the ring, they're done, man. They're done. Look, it's same shit even with like football. You're not gonna see fucking Peyton Manning come out for fucking, a Super Bowl or two from now, fucking playing a game. But you're gonna you would probably see him doing fucking commentary or, doing the halftime show, or not the halftime show, the fucking I don't know if they still do it, but I remember, or at least not even the Super Bowl itself, but I know you see some like halftime shows with regular games, at least for diehard football fans. You could probably correct me in this, but I know like they'll bring in like people where they'll like a not Peyton Manning per se, but like football stars from the past. They'll come in and they'll do like an analysis, the best way to put it, like a halftime show analysis. But you'll see him come out every now and then for things like that. You'll see them show up. Like Tony Romo was on the fucking Super Bowl this year. And I'm just making examples of like, you could have these guys around, but they don't have to be in the ring all the time. The time in the sun is done. There's nothing that you need to do anymore. Next up, Kurt Angle has his farewell match against Baron. Look, I'm bummed that I see one of my all-time favorites fucking lose to this schlub. Again, it was cool to see Angle one last time. He even came out in the old Team Angle jacket. I was fucking so happy to see him. He even did a moonsault, which was like shit. I didn't think he had that in him anymore. He could still do it. He was able to still do it, but again, just because you're able to do it doesn't mean you should anymore. It's done. We've seen enough. Of this guy, just his turn. We've seen enough of Angle just look the way he is. He doesn't move the way he used to. He's not as fucking convincing or a badass like he used to be. He's hurt, man. Best way to put it, it's over. Now, yeah, Corbin goes over, whatever. He agreed to do it. It is what it is. But yeah, it was kind of like, it was an odd farewell where he's just like, do something that epitomizes my career. And then the sign, this is, you never sucked, was great. But it was a weird thing, but you know what? He looked content. The way to go out. And then the next night on Raw, I know I really shouldn't be doing this, going back and forth, but, he did get attacked by Lars. Whatever. Honestly, whatever. But next match was we're almost done here, guys. The Intercontinental title match of Bobby Lashley against the Demon, Finn Balor. Not much really to be said. I love the entrance with Finn. Going back and seeing that. It's just this guy needs to keep staying undefeated as the Demon. The only loss he ever had was in NXT against Joe as the Demon. But yeah, look, there was good spots in here. The fucking Lashley has the fucking coolest. He has some of the coolest alternative spears. He spears out to the floor. I love just the thing. I love like when he spears a guy. Like the guy does like almost like a neck bump. Like Finn was doing almost like a neck bump where he himself, like Lashley, when he hits you, he rolls. He does a forward roll. Like he cuts through you, and then he fucking does a forward roll. It was great. It always looks fucking cool. But yeah. There's not much to be said. Fucking powerbomb, coup de grace. Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't. It was something that you would have seen on Raw. To be honest with you, outside of the Demon thing, which they could have done the Demon thing on Raw too. But again, it's fine. Whatever. They announced the attendance. 82,256 or 65, whatever. It's probably an altered number. But Joan Jett comes out. I was able to see this. This is the only thing ever I was able to see on the entrance stage outside of just Hogan being on the stage with a Bliss and Bliss, them showing Bliss as well. Look, going back and watching this and then watching it on the screen, dude, Joan Jett, that band did well. They sounded great. I thought they sounded great. The band looked good. Joan Jett looked good. Good performance. Very fucking good performance, in my opinion. They did a thing where Charlotte is also coming out on the helicopter. It was timed fucking bad, dude. You see a helicopter flying, and it was like very delayed. You didn't see, you heard the helicopter, they had the sound effect, you saw her in the helicopter, they panned to or they had it displayed on the screens where, she's in the helicopter, you see her. Then, from there, we don't see anything. We don't fucking see a damn helicopter until toward the tail end of the fucking promo when she's fucking, just about landing, and then you see a helicopter flying, and I don't know what that was all about, but yeah, it was weird, very strange, but I'm all for them doing that entrance regardless, because that was very reminiscent of one of the Starrcades way back when Ric Flair came out in the helicopter, so that was cool. But yeah, Becky comes out, just typical Becky fashion, but the people come out singing the song, which I always enjoy now. I always enjoy when people sing the wrestlers' music along with them. This went fucking late. It really fucking did. It's just... Match was great. I loved the match. I really do. It was just late, and it hindered it. It really fucking did. And I'm glad the women main evented. I'm happy that they did a main. It wasn't just, we're just gonna do the main event. No, people were behind this. They were telling a story. The thing was, the story was getting a little fucked up. There was too much fuckery with the story for months in on out. You're in it, now you're not in it. Now you're in it, now you're not in it. Now you're not in it, now you're in it. Now you're not in it. What the fucking... Look, if they were going to do shit like this, Becky and Charlotte both should have touched the fucking floor at the Rumble. this whole thing of, oh yeah, Becky, you win. Oh, okay, you did that. You slapped Stephanie. Now you're not in it. Okay, now you slapped Triple H. Now you're not in it again. Like, come on, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ronda, I know a lot of people give her shit. She's fine. I don't know. I don't have, she's a little rough. The thing is with her is, she's intense. She's like an unorthodox intensity to her. She's not polished, and that's fine. It'll come with time. She's very rough around the edges in terms of just being stiff. But yeah, it'll come to her in due time. But you know, now she's out with an injury, from what I understand, or she's probably even having a family, which has been a goal. Who the hell knows? Let her do her. That's the way I put it. But look, there was cool moments in here. A lot of good near falls, a lot of good counters. They even had some weapons involved, which, you know, it's a triple threat. You could do whatever the fuck you want. There's no DQ. They put a table in there. I'm trying to remember. I think it was a spear through the table. Yeah, I think Charlotte did a double spear. I know that, but I'm trying to remember who the fuck went through the table. Did Charlotte spear somebody, or was it, you know? Oh, okay, no, that's right. Charlotte got like hip tossed by both of them into it. That's what happened, and then only part of it broke. The whole thing didn't break, but it went into like a crucifix, which was the finish. Ronda's shoulder was up, but the way that they protected it was okay. Yeah, fucking the ref couldn't see it. Now I'm trying to remember. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go back and watch this quick 1 second. And yes, I do use the highlights as reference sometimes, because when you're watching fucking already 50-something matches, and this was already almost 2 weeks ago, and it was late as shit as always, how WWE's been doing things, but this is later than usual, of course. Okay, alright, it was the Feinstein ref, the guy that looks like fucking Rob Feinstein. Yeah, okay. I don't know, the refs they have now are pretty fucking... I have complained plenty of times of these refs, but yeah, Becky wins. People were fucking happy, but people were also like, yeah, let's go home. And people would have probably dipped earlier had they known that they themselves would have been fucking stuck in the rain. And I'm going to comment on this. Okay. I understand both sides of this. Look, I'm a big fan of Don Tony. Shout out to a good old Don Tony and Kevin Castle there. And I get it, where he's like, have fun, you know, have fun in the fucking rain, do crazy things, it's WrestleMania. But at the same fucking time, you were tailgating since 12 o'clock. Especially those, like, let's look at it like this. Like, if you're one of these people that were there since 12 o'clock, you're fucking exhausted. You fucking, you know, you drank all day. You just want to fucking go home. You probably have a little bit of a hangover coming. You just want to fucking go home. I kind of get it where I get both sides, where it's like, I get it where all people do is complain on social media, but I get at the same time where it's like, yeah, people just want to fucking go home. They've been there for fucking 12 hours, a lot of them. They're fucking exhausted. So yeah, it was... You don't know who the fuck to blame. People were gonna blame WWE regardless, and that's always the easy thing to do. Nah, I think it was MetLife. MetLife could have coordinated with the system, but also too, I have heard that WWE got fined $100,000, which you get fined for every 30 minutes you go over. And I understand that they were supposed to go till 12, and nah, they didn't. Dude, there's shit you don't fuck. There's plenty of shit they could have cut out, but you know, that's them. Typical them. We gotta tell our stories, damn it. Gotta drag this fucking thing out. And from what I understand, the WrestleMania 36 pre-show's going on as we speak. But yeah. And the last thing I'll talk about, that I didn't mention, is when they were doing all the fireworks throughout the night, we were right fucking there. I'm like, ugh. And the thing was, I will take the whole spooking out, smelling the fucking gunpowder and everything. I miss those days, man, of just being at the garden, the old school garden, fucking just the pyro going off, and knowing that WWE doesn't do it anymore, and it's like, now you got a shit ton of it for one night. I'm like, great. It's just, it brings back nostalgia, man. It's just, pyro made it fun. It helps entrances, it really does. It makes it more amplified, more larger than life. And, and it's like, I could live without it on an indie card, but when you go to the main show, the be-all, end-all, yeah, you kind of expect little things like that. Give me fucking pyro, give me fucking fireworks. I could live without fucking LEDs on the fucking ring posts, which they didn't have in here because they were using a heated ring, custom-made heated ring, which that's kind of cool. But, look, WrestleMania, very fucking long. And, and even then, I only wanted to, like, last year, I think I only spent, like, 20 to 30 minutes on this, but I went an hour. And, yeah, I went on a little tangents, but, I did more than what I was supposed to on here, more than I wanted on here. And, yeah, so, if I'm gonna give the show a grade, which that's our thing, we give grades, like we're in school and shit, but, I would say it's maybe, I myself, because I was there, I say I'm gonna give it, but considering the flaws with it, with not seeing the entrances and things like that, I'm gonna do what I would do at home. I would probably give this show, maybe a B minus. Yeah, I don't know. Just, it's something where if people are like, oh man, I want to go back and watch WrestleMania. I don't know if they still do the 1 hour replays. What they used to do sometimes is they would take like an hour of Mania and replay it. It's something where if it's like, if you can condense this show into an hour, I would do it like that. Like, and then people would say, okay, what's something to go watch? If I want to go watch WrestleMania, if you're a casual fan, it's like, you want to go watch WrestleMania. It's like, what's to watch? I would say, if not knowing, I would say you watch the important shit. You watch Seth and Brock, because it's quick, it gets to the point. You watch Kofi and Bryan, good match. You watch the first women's main event, they had a lot of good moments. There's something to just watch back about it. I don't know. Maybe because it's not fair. It's not fair that this dragged on to the point where people just wanted to fucking leave. And people left just because they're like, dude, it's fucking almost 12:30. I got work in the morning. I got school. My kids got school in the morning. It is what it is. People had shit to do, and people were already there since fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock. And some, like I said, were there all fucking day. But, yeah, I don't know, just those three, I would go back, and then, there's some else, maybe there's other shit, I don't know. But again, it was just way too much fucking shit. It really was. It was just unnecessarily amount of stuff on here. But, I had fun. My first WrestleMania ever. And again, big shout out to Frank. Very thankful. Me and my father are both very thankful that you came through. But, yeah, so that's that. And I want to thank you, everyone, for tuning in and during this. But, yeah, very long-winded, especially, in solo. I hate doing solo shows. I really do. This is not my forte. I try to captivate as much as possible. But, anyway, without, any more explanation, we will talk about the G1 stuff. We will talk about MLW. MLW, I kind of would like to wait till it's on, but the thing is, I'm going to explain with MLW, and I'll explain it more into detail, but I'll explain it without Pat, because I can explain it more because I watch it religiously. Pat, not so much, but I watch it religiously, and because, yeah, it's on YouTube, but at the same time, I watch it immediately as soon as I know it's on my DVR box. The matches that they do is they'll take a match, and for those that don't watch Major League Wrestling, MLW/MLW, definitely go fucking watch it. It's a great fucking company. It's a great show. But the thing is, they take fractions of the both nights, the April 4th and April 5th, and they spliced them in, like the Battle Riot show that they aired. There was like 1 or 2 matches on there that we weren't there for, that was from the night before. And then I've been noticing that they've been doing that. They've been taking pieces of one night and putting in the other, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. That's just weird. I don't like that. But anywho, very much so enjoyed this whole weekend. I wish there's more that could have been done. There was a lot of time restraints. I wish I could have done a lot more and seen a lot more people. But, shit happens. It is what it is. But I'm very thankful for the friends that I have seen. That I got to meet some of them in person for the first time. And these are people I've known for over a decade. That it's like finally get to meet with and hang out with them briefly. So, shout out to my boy Jason from, California. Shout out to my boy Nathan from Pennsylvania. Who, for those that have always been into the wrestling figure stuff, this guy, you better know it as Naparo, who runs ringskirts.googlepages.com. So he's made like custom skirts for like the past like fucking decade or so. Fucking really love and appreciate that guy. He's done so much for me over the past couple years. So I really enjoy that guy. But yeah, moving on. It is what it is. So thank you all for tuning in, and kfabetalkradio.com full of archives and stuff. Facebook.com/kfabetalkradio, and check our Twitter handles. I'm on Twitter at Eric ERIC the Red THERED 211, and Mr. _Bonesaw for my fucking wonderful / ridiculous co-host, that motherfucker. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Catch y'all next time. Till next time, guys. Keep it kayfabe, bitches. Hey guys, if you're a fan of what you just heard, please go to kfabetalkradio.com, your official source for everything Kayfabe Talk Radio. You can find our links for iTunes, Stitcher, Facebook, which is facebook.com/Kayfabe Talk Radio, and our YouTube page. Till next time, keep it kayfabe, bitches.